everyone, Marcia here. I am back today doing a fun YouTube hop with a bunch of other scrapbook designers. We met together on a Facebook group called Rediscover Your Stash, managed by Sarah. With this hop, what we're doing is we're mixing old and new. So old stash, for me, that means a lot of old things here, as well as some newer things. So new for me is this Bella Blvd EIEIO collection. And I absolutely loved this EIEIO collection by Bella Blvd, and I was lucky enough to win the collection when they first came out with it. Truly, I have been so busy with summer and other things going on in my life right now that I have not had a chance to use it. So I'm still counting it as new, even though I probably got this last spring. I am using a Vicki Boutin mixed media background on my layout, and that's another old item, and I'm not sure which mixed media paper pad it's coming from. I have really had a love affair with using negative strips lately. I've created this negative strip cut file that I alter in different ways so I can use it with different size photos, and I thought it would be really fun to use a negative strip on this State Fair layout and have all the pictures of my grandson eating the different fair foods. And of course, in the last one, he is passed out cold from his fun day. He just turned a year old, so this is his very first state fair. I love using a negative strip when I have a lot of photos that I want to include on the layout because it's a way for me visually to differentiate each photo from the other one without having it look too busy. So now I also added two other larger photos on here. So altogether, I have 7 photos on this 12 by 12 layout. What I did on my layout is I'm layering a couple different pattern papers on the background behind my photos. And then I am creating 3 clusters of die cuts. So I'll have a cluster with the barn on the left side of my layout, and then on the lower right by that photo on the lower right I have another cluster, and then at the top I am planning on doing yet another cluster. So I have 3 to create a visual triangle that will lead your eye across my layout. Some of the pieces that I am using on here are going to come from an older collection from Echo Park called Fun on the Farm. So I'm using a sticker sheet where I pulled the paisley scallop border that I put at the top, and I'm also using it, I grabbed the windmill from that sticker sheet so I could put on here by the tractor. One of the things I really love about this EIEIO collection are the animal sounds that are included on the die-cut ephemera pieces. The sheep I have put on here with the photo of the baby sheep my grandson is looking at. There was a speech balloon die cut with the word ba on it for the sound the sheep makes, as well as the sheep itself. I had to put both of those on there. Also for the cow die-cut ephemera has the word moo on it. And it's really appropriate right now for my grandson's life because it's one of the favorite things when I babysit him is I have all these toys that make animal sounds, and he loves for me to make the animal sounds along with the toy. And he'll sit and wait for me to make the animal sound before we go on and do another animal sound. So it is super cute. I decided I was going to move my cow die-cut ephemera over to the left side of my layout because I thought it was too cluttered and I wanted a place to put my title. And I'm going to use the alphas on the Bella Blvd sticker sheet from the EIEIO collection to create a title that says State Fair. Rather than put it directly on my layout, I am putting those alphas onto a piece of white cardstock that I can then cut the edges of to create a banner. So you can notch the edges with a square punch, and that's what I was doing. I'm sorry if it was slightly off camera there, that you didn't actually see that, but square punches work great for creating those notched edges. Then I can put some foam tape behind this banner title and put it above my photo there. I thought it looked a little bare on the top yet, and I wanted to add more cuteness on here. So there is an animal die cut that I'm going to put above that State Fair title, and it has a variety of different animals on it, and it is the perfect cuteness level that I needed for this third embellishment cluster to create my visual triangle. So I have a lot of other things that I have tucked in here that I haven't even mentioned. Corn stalk next to the photo where he's eating a little piece of corn cob. And I added a butterfly on here. And there is a first place ribbon die cut F mirror piece from the EIEIO collection that I had to put on here. There is a photo tab that is the red and white gingham that I put alongside my photo to even out the red on my layout. So I had a lot of red on the left side and I wanted to bring some more red to the right side of my layout. Photo tab there made me think of some other older stash I could drag out on older Simple Stories collection. They usually came with a sticker sheet of just phrase stickers, and I always loved using them for these tabs that I would put around my photos. This one says "A Day Well Spent," and it is from Bloom and Grow collection. I'm going to add some more stuff from my stash, these enamel dots. They are from Echo Park, and some of them are probably from Simple Stories. And that's my layout. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop along and check out all the other designer layouts. Bye-bye now.